Welcome to news on Trelawny LJ. Please remember to subscribe and share.
Clyde Douglas of North Carolina in the United States is one of two men to have died recently along the North Coast Highway. Police reports are that Douglas was driving his motor vehicle heading west when he decided to overtake a line of vehicles, which resulted in a crash head-on in a truck. Douglas and an unidentified man died on the spot. Two grade 9 students of one of Trelawny's prominent high schools were locked up at the Stewarttown police station, where there is a provision for juveniles to be locked up. Police reports are that the two teenage boys are members of a gang and were involved in an altercation which saw one other student being wounded. The two boys who were charged for wounding and were arrested by the Clarkstown police were later transferred to the Stewarttown lockup. Commuters on various routes in Trelawny are complaining about being overcharged by taxi operators. One passenger who travels from Deeside to Falmouth is now required to pay $250, up from $200. Nothing about that $250 is in keeping with what the law permitted a 19% increase in fares. The taxi operators are also charging students, sixth form students, who are in their uniforms. They're charging them adult fares, saying that they are no longer in schools. Bert Blissett, a taxi operator and route captain, said that he can only appeal to the taxi operators to charge the fares as required by law. We have this comment from a passenger and an adult.
Friday night, I was making my way home and I attempted to board a bus at the intersection, that informal bus stop, right at the intersection of King Street and Duke Street. I asked the driver, how much is the fare to go to Witter Village? He said to me, $250. That's an increase. I was paying $180 before the increase. I want to ask the question, did the taxi drivers receive a pay increase in fares, or it was the bus drivers? I'm not certain. I know some children who are attending high schools here in Trelawney, and they're paying their fare and they're not receiving their change.
Garden of Peace Funeral Home, we go beyond for your loved ones. We understand losing a loved one is difficult, and at Garden of Peace Funeral Home, we are dedicated to honoring their memory in a most extraordinary way. Our comprehensive funeral arrangement services cover every detail, providing you with the support and compassion you deserve. From embalming to floral arrangements, we offer a wide range of options to meet your needs. Our compassionate team will guide you through this challenging time with understanding and empathy, ensuring that every detail reflects the unique life being celebrated. Located in the serene Cary Park, Duncan's, Trelawny, our funeral home serves as a peaceful haven for you and your family. Contact us at 876-576-2376 or 876-358-4583. Visit our website at www.gardenofpeace.com or email us at notaya@gardenofpeace.com. Let us provide unmatched care and support during this grieving process. Garden of Peace Funeral Home, where farewells become beautiful tributes.
Budapest 400 meters world champion Antonio Watson was fitted with a motorcade from Falmouth to Duncan's. The welcome home function included the unveiling of 4 billboards, 2 at either entrance into Duncan's, 1 in the square at Duncan's, and 1 at the primary school where Antonio was a student before being transferred to Petersfield High School. At the function, there were speeches from Michael Woolery, Petersfield coach, Antonio's mother, Tiandra Buchanan, and a response from Antonio himself.
To say thank you very much for the support. As you guys can see, I have a very strong support team from I was a juvenile until now. I just want to say thanks to Duncan for always pushing me. Big up Fabo, the Fabo, well you guys know, Fabo over there, my cousin. Always I tell me say, you can do it, and always I push me. My father, my mother, my grandfather, my grandmother, coach, support staff, and everybody who been a part of a journey. The people who I don't remember name, but I know faces. The people who have been in the background, who no one knows about. I just want to say thank you very much. My aunties is also here from both sides. So I just want to say thank you very much for everybody who turn out and continue to support me and keep me grounded. And to the kids too, that's coming up, I just want to tell you guys to stay focused, make sure you do your schoolwork and put in the hard work. You will reap reward one day. That is from me now, God and time, as always.
The Transport Center on Tarp Street in Falmouth is still not a place that encourages passengers. On Thursday, it rained heavily and taxi operators refused to use the park, complaining about the mud and buildup caused from the poorly paved street. The Community Health Aid Association held its annual church service today at William Knibb Memorial Baptist Church in Falmouth. This is what the president had to say.
Marshall Rose, President of the Jamaica County Health Aid Association. We started our week of activity from November 5th to 10th. We're celebrating our church service at William Knibb Baptist Church under the theme, Challenges Makes Life Interesting, Overcoming Them Makes Life Meaningful.
And why William Knibb?
We go across different regions, so this year we're at Western region, so they are the Western region chose William Knibb.
The people here today are from right across the island or just Western?
Right across the island.
Right across. How old is the organization?
The organization is 32 years old. Jamaica Community Health Aid existed 56 years now.
All right, thanks very much.
This has been Trelawny LJ News. Please remember to subscribe and share. Have a wonderful day.